I'm Jeff Matlow. Welcome to the best leadership podcast ever. Welcome back to the best leadership podcast ever, where every week we rethink your daily behaviors to help you catapult your career and be the person you want to be. My name's Jeff Matlow. I'm a leadership coach, and I help female executives and entrepreneurs overcome their self-doubt and become inspirational leaders. By the way, I'm also a 3-time entrepreneur, an author, a keynote speaker, and enough about me because I'm not looking to be liked. Listen, you don't need to like me. I'd like you to, but it's okay if you don't. I'm far from perfect. I make mistakes and have human flaws. And I don't always make the right decisions. I don't always say the right words, and I don't always do the right thing. You don't need to like me. That's not my goal in life. I don't act like I do in order to be liked. If I see something I don't agree with, I'm going to speak my mind. And if I see something that's broken, I'm going to try to fix it. And if I see somebody who I think can do better, I'm going to let them know. I don't do it for you to like me. I do it because I care. Listen, you don't need to like me. I haven't always liked myself. I've lived most of my life feeling like an imposter. I wanted acknowledgement for what I did just to prove that I was good enough. I wanted people who I thought were better than me to pick me up, not knowing that the ladder of self-worth is better climbed alone. Eventually, I realized I was digging my own hole with my behavior. And at some point, I realized that I had the power to put down the shovel and stop the digging. And when I put down the shovel, I noticed that I actually had a ladder with me all along. And so I used that ladder to climb out of my hole. And once I climbed out of my hole, I began to look around and I saw the world with fresh eyes. And what I noticed was that a lot of other people have spent a lot of time digging, and the world was littered with people who were stuck in their own personal holes. So I decided to move forward into the world and keep this ladder with me. And I decided that when I see somebody digging their hole, I was going to use my ladder to give them a chance to put down their shovel and climb out of their own hole if that's what they wanted to do. And this is why you don't need to like me. Because leadership is not about being liked. Sometimes in order to be a good leader, you need to help people when they're struggling because they're struggling, not because of whether they like you or not. To be a good leader, you need to be able to work with people who don't like you. You need to be able to earn the trust and respect of others, even if they don't agree with you. A leader's job is not to be liked. A leader's job is to make difficult decisions, even when they're unpopular decisions, even when there's no good choice. It's to do what's right, even when people may not like you for doing it. A leader's job is to challenge the status quo and push people outside of their comfort zones, even though they may be frustrated with your pushing. A leader's job is to be honest and transparent, to be fair and consistent, to be open to feedback, accountable, and supportive. A leader's job is not to be liked. Leadership is about being effective, regardless of whether anybody likes you or not. In fact, it's impossible to be liked by everyone. If you try, you'll fail. You won't be able to make difficult decisions. You won't be able to stand up for what you believe in when what you believe in is not the popular choice. And if you try to be liked by everyone, in the end, you won't be trusted or respected by anyone. After all, a leader's job is not to be liked, it's to be trusted and respected. To earn trust and respect, you need to be consistent. You need to be fair and just. You need to be empathetic and compassionate. And you need to be decisive and courageous as you hold people accountable for their actions. You don't need to like me, but I want you to trust me, and I want to earn your respect. And maybe if you do both, maybe then you might like me in the end anyway. Thanks for listening. If you like this, whether you like me or not, please give it 5 stars, maybe leave a review, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. Thanks for listening to the best leadership podcast ever. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you next time.